So I remember when WiLDWiCH was just a food truck, and by the way, just a food truck is not the way to describe it because it's an excellent food truck. I think it started 4 years ago, and it's returning again this year to the Rodney Square Farmers Market. But if you need your T-Rex sandwich when it's not Farmers Market Day, you can now get it every day at both the brick and mortar location at 800 Delaware Ave and a new location, which we're talking about today, on King Street. And we're very lucky to be joined by WiLDWiCH founder Mike Stanley, and he has brought us food. Thanks for coming on the show.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
You done made me hungry with the mentioning the T-Rex, man. Come on now.
Yeah.
Jeez. How's everything with you, bro?
It's doing well. Doing really well. We're crazy, just starting to get people know that we're actually on King Street. So the last 2 days alone have just been so much busier than 2 weeks ago when we kind of were twiddling our thumbs and hoping people would find us. But everything has, after 2 months of slowly going up, we've really started to hit our stride.
Well, you have a good menu.
Thank you.
You have a good menu, and the food tastes great. What's your favorite? What's your favorite?
Well, I want to see what he's brought here.
Right, that right there.
Well, we're still a little early, so I want to start with breakfast, if that's okay.
That is fine. Breakfast is
okay. You
the
can
most
still
important meal of the day. Oh, and by the way, I have to say that Mike brought Perrier and he brought limes that have been cut correctly. So take a look at this. This is how you cut a lime. Oh, and it's juicy, like it's dripping as you take it apart.
Made his day, bro.
This is exactly so. I can't. I'm already very satisfied.
You do that. Can someone bring me another bowl, a little cup or something? And while we're divvying up the food, tell us a little bit more, like how you came up with the idea of WiLDWiCH and just the awesome way it's moving forward.
The name WiLDWiCH came because I had known at some point I was doing sandwiches.
Right.
I knew I was doing a food truck. I needed a fun name, but I wanted to own the .com. I didn't want to be the name .delaware.net. I wanted .com as a branding type thing.
Right.
And so through a search engine, mix and matching two different words, at one point I put sandwich and the word wild, and WiLDWiCH came up.
Right.
Everything for WiLDWiCH was available, .com, .net, just across the board. So I knew it was something I could get a hold of, trademark, and have no issues, and I have.
So what is the most popular sandwich?
Most popular sandwich has fluctuated over the last couple of years. I have the big three.
Okay.
They are the KCQ, which is our hickory smoked pulled pork, barbecue sauce and slaw. We have our T-Rex, which is our chilled steak sandwich with arugula and awesome sauce.
Right.
And then frizzles on top is what everyone makes it.
Right.
So this is shrimp and grits.
This is Creole shrimp and grits. This is a breakfast item that we have on Tuesdays and Thursdays. We kind of like rotate our specials.
So wrong. He is
but
so
this one's
wrong
2
for
days.
this. Yeah.
And just a little bit of Southern style meat. Carolina meets New Orleans. The New Orleans style shrimp
Meats
in a New Orleans barbecue style sauce. A little bit of heat.
Got a little bite to it.
Yeah,
little bite.
Not too much.
Like
keep you under medium.
No, it's just right, and it's a bite that gets you in the back of the throat.
Yeah, it's
But going back to the big three, the last of the big three is our jerk chicken, which has transformed over the past year as a popular sandwich to a popular rice bowl. People have the option to get either sandwich or rice bowl, but the Jolly Mon rice bowl has just absolutely exploded. And taking it to rice.
We're going to lunch now.
Yeah,
but then the other thing, and this is some of the jerk chicken in the sauce. I did not bring the mango chutney or the rice or bread. Just a basic thing if you want to try some of that. And then for those of you who do like heat, a little extra heat, this we call the Big Up sauce. It is the same jerk sauce.
I'm the one who likes the heat.
Okay.
I'm the one who likes that.
Well, the jerk sauce, we add more roasted Scotch bonnet peppers to them, but we don't seed them. We leave the seeds and ribs in when we roast those. We add that to this sauce, takes it to a pretty high level.
You know, we've had like a jerk chicken
battle.
We've been having like a jerk chicken battle.
No, I didn't know that.
On the WiLDWiCH show.
I did not know that.
Jerk chicken from different places. Now you are the first white contestant.
And you're going to find battle. Mine's a little different. Mine is a combination of what I grew up with from my mother cooking spitzad, classic multiple meats and tomato sauce style dish that you put it on bread and it just destroys the bread within 10 minutes.
Okay.
So that's what I wanted to do, but I wanted to use chicken and I wanted to get the flavors of the islands.
This is the moment.
And this is what I came up with.
It's going to be
so it's not your classic. It's definitely a little different.
Oh, it is different.
It is.
It's really good.
It has the flavor. It has the thyme and the allspice. It has the molasses.
Okay, yeah, here comes the jerk chicken.
all the different
Yeah,
flavors.
it's
Like a barbecue jerk chicken.
It's like a barbecue jerk, but with like a bus ride of flavor. It is just coming slowly and slowly. It's real tender.
I gotta say, it is excellent.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, like really cool, really delicious.
Yeah.
So this is awesome. So
You get worried
and now
about, oh shoot.
now do you have, in terms of like, I'm supposed to ask you about online ordering. What is
Yes.
your online ordering situation?
We started that at our other location, and it plugged along. When we got to King Street, we put it right out there and said, hey, you want to order, skip the line, order online at WiLDWiCH.com. 10 minutes later, it'll be waiting for you right at the end of the kitchen. So you don't have to hit the line, just go up, get your food, take off. Because a lot of people come in, get their food, and
and are
go back to work.
people using it, taking advantage?
Very much so. We're
Okay,
getting
awesome.
we're getting really hit with it because
On King Street, there's people who are working a lot.
yes, and we're in foot walking distance from so many buildings. We
That's
do get a
true.
lot of foot traffic.
What?
I just want to see how much water you're gonna take. You know what it is?
Yeah, because I'm trying the hot sauce.
You know what's crazy is
Put a little in there. It will definitely bring heat to you.
okay. All right, we're gonna try. Can you bring some water, like, please? Because I know this is great. It's great happen. When you go into a restaurant and you see a white guy cooking jerk chicken, you're like, give me, let me get the grits. But this right here, this is really, really good.
Thank you very much.
This got to be the top 3.
Well, hold on.
It's got to be the top 3 of jerk chicken we have.
Hold on. This is excellent. I think the judges have to step in about whether this qualifies for the competition.
That's not even hot.
Oh no! There he goes.
It's hot.
not even hot.
It's hot, but flavorful.
Still flavorful. Yeah, it's not just pure heat. It's not just evilness. It is flavor with the extra heat to really let those flavors explode that much more.
Now,
I didn't put it just to be hot. I wanted to serve a different dish.
Well, listen. So the new WiLDWiCH is on King Street.
Yes.
At the corner of
5th and King.
5th and King.
Directly across from the courthouse.
Directly across from the courthouse.
Good job, bro.
And WiLDWiCH, always delicious. Mike, thank you for coming. Thank you for
man.
cutting the lines
Absolutely.
well.
You
And
got
thanks
it.
for bringing us this delicious food.
Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
Tell them the Wilmington Show sent you. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And if you have any positive stories that Zach and myself need to talk about, be sure to submit it at stories.wilmington.love.